and welcome to another episode of Saturday Night Horror. Now tonight I'm excited about because I'm going to be watching a movie on Shudder that they've been advertising for a while, and it actually looks pretty good, so I'm excited to be watching it. Tonight we're going to be watching Deadstream. Now Deadstream is about a disgraced live streamer slash vlogger. He's lost all his sponsors, everything like that. He's trying to build his brand, his account back up by live streaming himself spending the night in a haunted house. Hence the movie Deadstream. Live stream, Deadstream. You get it. I mean, I've seen a couple of trailers from it, a couple of previews, and it looked really good, so I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. It says he's the disgraced live streamer, so I can already imagine I'm really going to hate him. I got it in my mind that he's one of those, excuse my language, asshole YouTubers that you see so much of on YouTube. I'm pretty sure he's going to be like one of those, so almost 100% confident I'm going to hate the dude. So anyway, Deadstream is the movie. As for cooking, not going to do a meal. We're just going to do some appetizers, some hors d'oeuvres, if you will. Some pizza rolls, egg rolls, pigs in a blanket. Just a couple appetizers. Nothing really huge. So anyway, our movie for the night, Deadstream. In the kitchen, just appetizers, no meal. So with that being said, let's go out of the kitchen. Let's get the food done so we can watch this movie. I'll see you out there.
Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out to the kitchen and have ourselves a snack.
Alright everyone, here are our appetizers slash hors d'oeuvres for the night. You see, we have loaded bacon cheddar potato skins, which they're really good. Pigs in a blanket, egg rolls, and pizza rolls. Alright, so the first thing that's going to go in are the pigs in a blanket. They're at 400 degrees. They're the coolest temperature out of the bunch, so we'll do those first. Alright, 21 minutes later, they are done. Now, these pigs in a blanket are really good. These are the ones we have all the time when we decide to have pigs in a blanket. We used to make them on our own, but these are really good. So, pigs in a blanket are done. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, next up are the pizza rolls. Now we're at 425 degrees with the oven. So we'll put these in for about 14-15 minutes and see how they turn out. Alright, the pizza rolls are done. Now these are the combination. It's cheese, pepperoni, and sausage. These are really good too. Alright, that's 2 down. What is it, 2 more to go? Alright, up next are the egg rolls. They also go in at 425 degrees. These will cook for 20 minutes. So we'll put these in next. And these are really good too. Alright, 20 minutes later, the egg rolls are done. They are sizzling, they smell good, and they're going to taste good. Alright, last thing up are the loaded bacon cheddar potato skins. These go in at 450 degrees for 18 minutes. Alright, potato skins are done. Everything's done. And I would film a plate with a little bit of everything, but, we've been eating a few of these things as they've been coming out, so. But yeah, all the food is done. Alright, since the food has been made, we have to do our mandatory garage trip, and there is Bella down there. Hey, Bella. She hasn't gotten to the point where she tries to run out in the garage yet, but if she's anything like Tiger, it'll happen. Alright, let's go out in the garage, and you see I've got the elliptical back out here. I've been doing my workouts this week, and as I say that, I've just made a bunch of appetizers, so yeah. But here we are. Our absolutely necessary, completely relevant, and mandatory for Saturday Night Horror. Our Jurassic Park movie poster shot. It's not Saturday Night Horror without it. Alright. And let's get out of the garage here. Well, I want to show y'all something first. I thought this was really cool. You can have results or excuses, not both. I look at that every time I get my fat ass on the elliptical. As I walk back in to eat a bunch of appetizers. And there's Bella waiting for us. And we'll say goodbye to the garage. Alright, we've got our food. We are ready to go. We have Shudder pulled up. We're ready to start watching Deadstream. All we have to do is, yep, there we go. All the lights in the house are off. And we're going to start Deadstream. And I forgot to change the batteries in this skull here, so his eyes are not really lighting up that well. You know what? Let me get off the couch here. We won't get his eyes, daggone it. I'll change the batteries before next week, I promise. Alright, the movie is over, and I have to say, I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Deadstream. I wouldn't say it's 100% horror. It's more like a horror. I don't want to say full-blown horror comedy, but it does have some comedy elements to it. It has some funny things that happen in the movie. More horror than comedy, if that makes any sense. So, it was actually pretty good. Believe it or not, the main character, the disgraced live streamer, I didn't hate him as much as I thought I would. I definitely did not hate him as much as Annie from Dashcam. Annie, quite possibly, maybe the character I've hated the most in any horror movie ever in the history of my entire life. And I've been on this earth for 40 years. So yeah, didn't hate him as much as I thought I would. He was still a douche, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't hate the guy as much as I thought. The movie itself, it's kind of found footage-ish. Most of the view in this movie is from our live streamer's camera. He's got a camera on himself as he's filming everything, so it kind of is from his point of view and a camera that he has focusing on himself. That's the main camera angles. He's got cameras set up all over the house too, and they're motion censored, so if something moves in that room, the screen automatically cuts to that room. And there's a couple times in the movie where, he's talking, something's going on, and all of a sudden the camera switches to another room, like something's in there. And then you see a couple times where you're picking up demons and ghosts and stuff on other cameras, and it's creepy, man. Even though this is kind of a horror comedy, it still has some jump scares that really got me. I'm not ashamed to admit. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I love horror movies. I absolutely love horror movies. But I hate jump scares. I cannot stand jump scares. I'm 40 years old. I hate them. I know that sounds absurd to love horror movies but hate jump scares, but I do. And there were a few. There were two in particular that really got me. I'm not gonna say what they were, just in case you want to check this out for yourself. I want you to get jump scared like I did. But this was a fun movie. This is really fun. These found footage type movies, I'm always 50-50 on them. They're either really bad or they're really good. And this one was really good, I have to say. This was one of the better, found footage type movies out there. This was really fun to watch. The monsters, the demons themselves, were done really well. Some of them were absolutely ridiculously looking, but they were creepy as hell too. Especially our main ghost, our main demon, whatever you want to call her. Ugh. But yeah, this was a fun night. The kills in this movie, they weren't really. You don't really see anyone dying. It's mostly kind of like psychological horror, I guess, where something's gonna happen, then you see the things on the cameras, and something does happen, it jumps at you out of nowhere. I wouldn't say it was really gory. It had some stuff to it, but it wasn't too bad. Matter of fact, we don't see a single human being killed in this movie. we see some of these demons killed, and I say killed because yeah, they're kind of sort of already dead. So I mean, what's next after that? But yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this movie. Honestly, that's rare. I don't have anything to nitpick. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Deadstream was definitely worth the time I took to watch it. And if it ever comes out on Blu-ray or 4K, whatever the case may be, I'll definitely be adding it to my collection. Very happy with tonight. Very happy with Deadstream. The acting was not bad at all. Not bad at all. The soundtrack was pretty cool. He had some, creepy. He had a cassette player with some creepy music he was trying to play while he was exploring the house, and then at the end of the movie, he finally grows some balls and decides to confront the main demon, ghost, whatever. But yeah, I really can't talk too much about it without spoiling it, but all I'm going to say is Deadstream is awesome. So if you have the Shudder app, definitely check out Deadstream. You will not be disappointed. I was pleasantly surprised, very happy with this movie. And like I said, I cannot wait to add to my collection. So with that being said, I think we're going to end it now. Bella is scratching at the door, wanting to get in, after I just let her out, of course. So yeah, Deadstream is awesome. Check it out. And that's going to do it for this week. Now next week, I'm really excited about next week, because next week I'm going to be watching Halloween Ends. I can't tell you, words can't explain how ready I am for Halloween Ends next week. So with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had a great weekend. Hope you have an awesome week. And I'll see you next week on Saturday Night Horror, where we talk about Halloween Ends. I can't wait. Anyway, y'all take care.